Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Community Service Podcast. I am your host, Craig Kona. Today's guest is me. I'm riding solo. This is the best intro I've ever done in my life. San Antonio, I am there April 8th and 9th at the Rock Box. Tickets are on my website and in my bio. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast. Yes. I'm done. I'm done with this, man. Oh, wait, I got to do one more. Oh, yeah, how'd I forget? Thank you to our new producer, Sarah. No last name on there. And thank you for thank you, Sarah, so much for becoming a producer on my Patreon. I appreciate you and your support to the show. All right, be quiet out there. Hush up. Oh, I'm such a little huh? Woo-wee. So, do not disturb. I don't need nothing to disturb me. Do I have anything? I ain't got nothing. What do I got? I ain't got a pot to piss in. I tell you what I do got. I got a hairball on the wall. I got a hairball on the wall. That should be a song. That sounds like a country song. And there's a hairball on the wall. That was my best attempt. That was terrible. Move over. I don't need your shit. I'm a Mad TV guy anyways. I'm brown. You racist fuckers. I'm just kidding. Book me. Oh my God. The hell was I saying? Are we rolling?
Yes.
Boy, I hope so, because that was gold. We'll bleep. They won't know that. They don't. They watch this. Sorry, Lauren. Oh, the hairball on the wall. How? Come on. I figured, why look at my phone and look like a asshole? So I got these cute little pink cue cards. See that? So, I have long hair. My girl has long hair. Hair collects in the shower, and you get hairballs. So I pick it out of the drain and I throw it against the wall. So it's just this hairball on the wall. And that's why I was singing that song that I wrote not but a moment ago. And so I always forget my hairballs, or our collective hairballs.
Yeah.
I just have to clean it up. White girl can't touch the drain. Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. And so I throw that shit on the wall, but her friends came over, our friends, and she just realized today that the hairball was on the wall while we had company. And she was mortified. And I could not stop laughing. I was like, yeah, that's right. It's your hairball, too. I blamed you. I wrote Sadie's hairball on it with a little dry erase marker on the white tile. So I put an arrow at it. I put a little flashing emoji light on it. I have the technology. I bought it at Pick and See. What is wrong with me? Hey, Black Cherry. Hey, that chamomile has been real good to me in my life. Organic chamomile. I'm gonna start growing marijuana. I probably have talked about it, but the wheels are in motion. I got some clones coming. Oh, somebody ordered some plants that just so happened to have a bountiful fruitfulness to the nougats. You know what I'm talking about. That chamomile, you guys growing chamomile at home? We have to say chamomile because of YouTube. You know what chamomile is.
I think we can get away with.
We can?
Yeah, it's if you plug a specific
brand
company or something, that's when it gets rough.
Yeah, I got some organics coming. He said, what do you want? I said, the happy giggly kind. He said, I'll get you some Jackarare. I said, good day, sir. 6 Jackarares coming up. Oh, yeah. This is the good. This is the good. This is from a man. No, I don't know how you're supposed to name stuff now. I'm so old school. Like, what if I get them rated? It's legal. It's legal.
Yeah, you can have a certain number.
Yeah.
Where are you going to put them?
In the sun. Sun and soil. Under the sun, under the sun. Yeah, and I'm really excited. And actually, one of the purposes of it, I want to grow like weak weed. Everyone's like, you're going to stay on top of it. You're going to do this. The reason I never grew weed is because it's really fucking difficult, and you gotta monitor the soil.
Yeah.
I don't want to monitor the soil. I'll put a banana leaf in there and I'll water it, feed the guy. I don't want to monitor it. That's why I have cats. You don't monitor them. Mr. Cat has pink eye.
I just pet him.
Yeah, I don't touch him.
I wash my hands.
What is wrong with my cats? They just keep getting stuff. I just gave them some anti-worm pills, and all of a sudden green boogers started coming out the other eye, not even his leaky eye. So now he's got a bloody eye and a booger eye. This guy. This poor bastard. I'll just spray a little vinegar in his eyes. That'll do
it. I don't think so.
What was I talking about before I got distracted by old pink eye? Pink cat.
Growing weed.
Oh, I want to grow weed.
Yeah.
I don't want the people are like, it's like a child. You gotta the lights, this, but then if you neglect it, it's planned. It's not a child's. But yeah. And I want to be lazy, and I want to grow weak weed because I just want to smoke organic sun soil weed that doesn't take me to outer space and have an existential crisis. Just some nice,
Yeah.
The way the good Lord intended. If you put steroids in the soil, it grows nuts. And when you smoke the nuts, that's what we do. No. I'm going to grow weak weed. Mr. Cat has pink eye. I already did that. I did that on accident. How does these things... They had fleas, and then we get them a flea bath. We get them Bravecta, and we borax the apartment, and they still have fleas, and we deworm them. And I don't know. I got these little red dots on my feet. What is happening? Chris is like, great. Now I have fleas and pink eye. We did all the things. We're at our wit's end.
Yeah, because you got carpet, so that's rough.
They live in there.
I think so.
We sprayed the borax. I got to bomb the place. Got any M80s? I had to. It's a dad joke. Dad joke. I got a laser facial. Did I talk about that?
No.
It that was crazy. It's like heat and it crackles. And you smell a little burning toxicities in our city. Oh, this whole oh my God, System of a Down. What? That first album is so good. Their debut album, the one that Rick Rubin produced, the main one, the only one I really know, to be honest. If I'm being completely honest. But boy, do I know that album. That album is very good. Yeah. If you're just feeling it down, just put that album, and it'll just scare your soul into stop being a little bitch, and you'll be like, oh, I'm happy now. I'm happy now. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. I used to just bump that in my cousin Athena's car, the little lowrider, Honda Civic hatchback, with exhaust and a system. You don't think those a small trunk and a subwoofer that filled the whole fucking trunk? It was like fucking gangster. That shit was awesome. We just drink beers and go over dips. Bumping that. Whoa, disorder. God damn it, what was I talking? Oh, a laser. It burned all the impurities and got rid of some blemishes. Except they don't go over your beard. Hey, it's a lot on my face. I got one free,
Mm-hmm.
Sadie went, and then it was like, if she goes, she gets to bring someone free because you get to see how well it works.
Yeah.
And it fucking works, but they ain't going over my beard. I ain't going to pay I ain't paying premium for half a face. You give me half off, I'll talk to you. You ain't gonna do this half. Why do I gotta pay full price? I'm such an old man. It seems fair though.
How does it work? It's just
It just shoots. I don't really know how it works. They explained it all to me to a T, and of course I was looking out the window, daydreaming of some chi-chis. And I was like, just do the fucking thing. I don't give a shit. Laser beams. Laser beams. I've seen Star Wars. Shoot the laser beams in my face, lady. Crack, crack, crack. And it has to be like administered by a nurse. So I guess that's like medical, even though it was at the mall. Hey, if you're going to have a medical office, don't have it at the mall, you know? Even though I got my eyes done at a Sears Optical. Regretted it. He also looked like the mechanic. His hands smelled a little orangey, you know, orange rub. Yeah, it sounded like little baby firecrackers. I'm going to still talk about, I just move on. I'll like graze the laser facial and then I'll move on because I go with my brain. That's how it operates. I was like, I didn't even say how it was. I'm really sorry about that. Ooh, gold. Yeah, but it seems to be beneficial. But you have to tell them if you have herpes because it makes you break out in herpes. Or cold sores is a lighter name for the herp. And because it'll make you outbreak. And then they can't go over the hair because it'll burn the hair. And then they're like, you can shave it with a razor. And I was like, what about the hair follicles? And they're like, well, you got to sign a waiver because, you know, maybe sometimes the hair won't grow back. I was like, I don't want to have spots on my beard. And that's why I was like, okay, this one's not for me. But it's anti-aging, anti-blemishes, anti-acne. And they show before and after pictures, some people with some real fucked up skin. And it for sure helps. But, you know, as in America, it's fucking money, you know? And, yeah, but it seemed to work on people's scars quite a bit. So if you got money and you got scars, go do it. And if you don't, God loves you. God loves you. Remember that. You don't need to do that. God loves you. Oh my God. This happened. I was just standing in my kitchen. Small kitchen. But kitchen. And a spider crawled out of my shirt up my neck. And Sadie screamed as if the devil was on my back. And she's like, spider! And I was like, where? She's like, on your throat. And I went, wah! And I just ripped my shirt off and threw it and ran outside. Just in my chon-chons and no shirt. And good thing no one was out there. But yeah. And I couldn't find it. We couldn't find it. She's checking my hair. I'm like, oh. I almost stripped down naked. I was just like, I got a bush right now too. I was like, I got to look at my bush. Is it hiding in my bush? I got to shave my bush. Manscaped, where you at? Get at me. Come on, guys. We're going to clip this and tag you in it. I need to shave my bush. Pay me some money so I'll get my bush clippers. Yeah. Yeah, I know you don't have scripts. That's perfect. I'm not a script kind of guy. What's up, Hollywood? You got anything that lets me say whatever I want? Yeah, fucking spider. Out the throat. I love this flannel. I got this at Urban Outfitters. I've been wearing it for 7 years. It's in all my headshots. He ages well. No, same flannel. I don't know. Did that make sense? Who knows? Who cares? Who cares? Oh my God. I went on a double date with Sadie and her podcast partner, Juliet Piper, and her man, Victor. I don't remember his last name. Sorry, Victor. But very kind, cool people. And and this is gonna sound like I'm just ripping on him, but no, he's 25 or 26, and he just has energy. Just has that youthful hope,
Yeah.
just vigor. And I'm like, hey man, like, let's dial it back a little bit. Let's just chill. This couch, that's nice, and we don't need to do stuff. Just sit on opposite sides of the couches and stare at each other. That's how our couches are set up. Very awkward. Just stare. No, it was just funny. It reminded me. I was like, oh, I used to be like that, and like love life and care about everything and always want to do stuff. Remember that? Remember?
Yes.
FOMO, fear of missing out. You're always stuff. Just do the stuff, And then you grow up and you realize, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit who won the game? Nobody gives a shit. Grow up. Grow up. Just turning into a miserable old man. No, it's so weird how, like, I don't know what happened. I think like 30 hit and I was like, oh, I don't want to go. Oh, I don't. Oh, Dodgers won. Awesome. Oh, Dodgers lost. Oh, no big deal. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It didn't matter anymore. I don't know what happened. Fluoride. No, I don't. It's so weird because I remember back that love, that passion, that let's go to the show, the bar, the that, and then just no, just out in the pre-pandemic too. Pandemic didn't do this. Just like, nah, I don't want to go. I don't care if you have a bouncy jumper. Okay, I'll actually go with that. That sounds like a good time. You got a jumper? Just fucking clothes arming kids. Oh, speaking of kids, I did this like sketch with this kid on YouTube. His dad hit me up and is a fan in Venice Beach, Sebastian Shenanigans. And I filmed a story, and this kid is just like a shock comic. He's a shock kid comic. So he says like crazy things like, where's the mushies, man? And then he started going like this. And then I thought he didn't say anything before because he went like this. And then he said, I was pretending those were chichis, And I thought that was hilarious. So then I pulled out my phone and he was like, yeah, sometimes, and he said something like sometimes I do this to tits. And then I still thought it was kind of funny because it's a kid just saying vulgarities. But I put it up on my story, and then everyone was messaging me like, oh, my God. And I was like, hey, man, it ain't my kid, all right? I just met him. Are you blaming me for? I didn't tell him to say that. He did it on his own accord. And then I was like, oh, God. It's cancel culture. It's not my child, all right? I didn't teach him that word. He was teaching me. No. It was just funny and bizarre and weird and all of the things. Then I was like, oh God, should I have not posted that? But then I got a couple ha-has. So I was like, it's pretty funny. It's wild kid. And dial it back a notch or two. He's going a little fast. No, but he has a YouTube channel and he just films sketches and shit. And they reached out and were like, hey, you want to be in this kid's sketch or music video? And then I didn't even know what was what, but I just looked up the dad and he shredded on guitar. And I was like, oh, that rips, so I'll show up. Well, and they're paying me. So anyways, it was fun. It ended up being really fun, but it was just funny not knowing at all what I was walking into. I never met them. It's like a 10-year-old kid with a YouTube channel talking to me about mushies and chichis. And I was just like, all right, man. You paid me, so I'm a professional. I'm an actor. I did the job. You wrote the script. You wrote the script, internet. Don't come at me. He wrote the script. Huh? Inappropriate. Oh, you're not God. You're just a man. You're a mortal. You don't write the laws. I follow God's law. This has a man's law. I don't know. I'm just going nuts. I'm losing it. No. These are bits, everybody. What if somebody's like, Greg's really losing it. He doesn't believe in the law anymore. Yes, I do. Nobody wants to go to jail. Good luck telling the judge that. No, I believe in the gods. Jesus Christos law. Not you, Judge Abadiah. That's their names. It's like, Your Honorable. It's his first name. Yep. That's life, you know. Sometimes you need to just take a beverage break because your mouth is parched. Fucking Waterloo. Good job. Sorry. Mineral waters. Oh, WikiFeets. Don't have a profile yet. Don't know what's up with that. Foot fetish motherfuckers. Fuck you. Pay me.
It's not quite in the shot. Just a little. There you go.
Oh, yeah. There you go, foot freaks. Hey, you little foot freaks. It's such a weird niche market. Unbelievable.
It's a huge one, too. That's the weird part.
Yeah, it's like the biggest one.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's feet. More tits and ass kind of guy? I don't know. Not looking at the feet. You know, of course, maybe no shredders, no no Freddy Cougars. I think we could all agree on that. That's mainly a man thing. The men have the shredders. What's going on, men? Take care of your toes. Get a fucking pedicure. It's okay. It's okay.
Doesn't it hurt?
You've never gotten one?
No.
What the fuck?
It seems like it would hurt. I just trim my nails with a nail trimmer.
You gotta go get your foot soaked and rubbed and scrubbed. Oh, it tickles. Doesn't hurt. It tickles. Hurts a little bit.
Yeah, they have the pinching thing.
Yeah, they cut your skin. They take care of you.
Yeah.
Your dead skin. You don't need that skin.
I guess not.
You're like a reptile. You're shedding. You're shedding. You're just shedding. Okay. Apparently that's common. What's up with dudes just not getting pedicured? I guess I'm blessed that I grew up with older sisters and 80 cousins that are all female. And we just had nail parties. I used to paint their nails as a child. So I played dodgeball and I was sore as fuck. But I actually did do some things. I stretched and rolled on the ball, the trigger ball, and put CBD ointment. Thank you. You know who you are, but YouTube won't let me say your name, and I'll try to. Yeah, I can't do it. Anyways, so I went to Hidalgo, personal trainer, man, and he has a Theragun, but he didn't bring it. I was like, oh, come on. This thing's like $600. What's up, Theragun? We'll tag you too. Fucking, I play dodgeball. I'll put you in every post. I need a Theragun. And anyhow, he's like, oh, I forgot it. It's all right. I got you. And he grabs a kettlebell by the ball and then shoves the I'm laying on the ground, and he's shoving the handle in my shoulder and rolling it on it, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, yeah. I'll take the Theragun, Hidalgo. He's like, no, I got you. Same thing. No, that's a steel metal ball you're rolling on my joint and adding pressure to it. It hurt. It feels better, but it was torturous at the moment. Woof. All I hear is these goddamn Theraguns work miracles. It's kind of a blessing. They're $600.
I've got like a bootleg one I got for like $70, and it works really well.
Okay, send me the link. It's sold.
All right.
$70. Fantastic. $600. Get the fuck. Oh, you got more horsepower.
I think it definitely is like the top tier, the Theragun, but the one I have does the job. It's better than a foam roller.
He got the middle one. He's like, there's all levels. Theragun, of course, is the best. It's the Bentley, but it's also $600 for a fucking massage gun. You're just like, and it looks just like a jigsaw that you get at Home Depot. You know, all the carpenters are like, I'll just put a rubber nub on the bottom of the blade. I'm like, yeah, I'll take the Theragun. The ball fell off, and I just sawed my arm off. So apparently, Mr. Cat stopped eating his boogers because we've been finding a lot of boogers. When they're fresh, they clean up real easy, real nice. When they've had a moment to dry, and it's quite disgusting. And I, of course, have been fallen upon said duty of picking up Mr. Cat's fucking foot-long Coke booger. I mean, inch-longs. Forgive me. They feel like foot. Ugh, you sick bastard. What the fuck? I got sunburned shooting that sketch with that kid. Hope it turns out funny. They had production. They had cameras. They had a crew. They had sound. They had a budget. It was crazy. Good for them. Good for them. Kid, be careful in life. But good for you hustling and creating that little empire, or growing. They already have like 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he's 10, you know?
I imagine there's a lot of kids that age that have channels. I don't know how, popular they are, but
I'm sure of it. He reminded me of that one girl, Catch Me Outside. You know, she was on Dr. Phil and she went viral just because it's like, oh, you're just shocking people. It's funny. Well, he was to me anyways when he was saying all that shit. And I'm, I don't get shocked that easy. I wasn't shocked, but I was just like, oh, wow, this is crazy. I kept looking around like, is this all right? I was, trying to be polite and not cuss, because cuss words slip. And then they're like, oh, and then, 2 seconds later, it's like, oh, he's cussing. He started it. No, it's funny. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm out of notes. So, there's that. What else is going on, Chris?
Today is April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah. I didn't do anything. I didn't do any gags. I'm not a big fan of lie jokes.
Yeah.
I kind of hate them. They don't make me laugh,
Yeah.
Like this, I've been burping a lot. I apologize. It's what happens when you chug mineral water. Everyone has that one friend that's always like, the lie. I don't like this happened to me. Oh, you're broke. Don't worry. I'll go treat you to dinner. I got you, bro. And then they're like, just kidding. And then you're like, why would you do that? Like, I'm hungry and broke. Like, you just brought me joy and then crushed it. Those stupid lying, or like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm coming up with shitty examples.
Like they tell you something terrible happened.
Oh, yeah.
Get you all riled up, and then they tell you like, oh, it's not true.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I caught my girl that cheated on me, and then the guy she cheated on me killed my dog. And you're like, oh, that's terrible. Like, I'm just joking. Like, nah, man. That ain't no joke. You just fucking suck is what that was. Do a joke. I like gags, like tie a firecracker to my shoe, and so it pulls apart and explodes, and I'll still get angry, but I'll be like, I get it. I done that one. Put a dead fish in my car, I put stick a stick into a turd and put it in the crack of a car window, do that. Who am I to talk? I'm judging these lie jokers, and I've done all the things I just said. I stuck a turd in a poor car.
A turd?
Yeah, I found a turd, and I I stuck it with the stick, and there was a stick on a turd, and then the car window was just cracked, and I just threw it in right on the driver's seat. Just a stick on a turd. Hot turd on the stick. Oh, fuck.
Did that, and didn't you do the fish?
And the fish. You know, I
jumped on some BMW's hood.
I did a couple flips off of my SUV onto the top of a vehicle when I was real drunk. It was a Motley Crue concert. I had fireworks and whiskey. I mean, who drives a Beamer to a Motley Crue concert? Okay. Fuck. You know, sometimes you just got to repent. You got to repent and be like, I'm really sorry about that. And then if your car happens to just get sideswiped, you be like, okay, God. Fair enough. Fair enough, sir. I had that coming. I apologize. But it was a hell of a concert. It was a hell of a show. I got kicked out and I didn't get to see much of it, but wow. That was the one I got kicked out 2 or 3 times. They took me to a little concert jail. I didn't know they had those. They had these little tents. They take your picture. They say, no, you go home and don't you come back. I kept coming back. Can't stop me. The fence. What's the fence going to do when you got cocaine? What's that fence going to do? Chain link fence. Get the fuck out of here. Barbed wire. Okay. There wasn't barbed wire, but it would not have stopped me on that particular night. I tell you what. Like, I don't need this jacket. It's hot outside anyways. I'm sweating. Whoo! Ric Flair.
Have you climbed over barbed wire fences before?
No. I don't think so. Probably. I don't. Probably. When I broke into that nightclub.
I was wondering.
I was like, there was probably some barbed wire in there. I don't know. Probably is my best guess. Yeah. It's just so funny to just you like somebody asks a question, you're like, oh no, and then you're like, oh wait, yes, yes I have. As a matter of fact, what are you gonna do?
Did you ever do the flaming dog poop on the front step?
Mm-hmm. That is a classic. Oh fuck, I'm sorry.
Who doesn't see it coming though at this point?
You know,
there's a flaming bag on your step. I did it to
a couple, in high school, some girls you have crushes on. Just happened to light flaming bags of dog shit, but sometimes it was human shit. You know? Yeah. Fresh dog shit is hard to come by. You know. Sometimes you just gotta poop on a plate and fling it in the bag. Sometimes you just gotta shit in the bag. I just got 100 of that brown paper bag, poopy. Bam! Brown paper bag money. Lights, camera, action. I need more lights. I got bags. Life's hard. I'm a comedian. I'm making it, though. I tell you what. Tell you what, too. I want to make it a little bigger. Oh, man, it's so crazy. I know I talk about this a lot, and I don't like to sound preachy, but I do like to sound preachy. No, but I was taking a piss, and I was like, damn, I live by the beach. You know the story. I was a fucking deadbeat. Just no goals, ambitions. I wouldn't say skills. No, just not any skill that I knew that I had yet, you know. Just wandering aimlessly, and then I was like, Brian Granger, you saved my life, homie. He's like, hey, come do this open mic. And I was like, okay, all right, yeah. You know, then time goes by because I was a pussy, and it took me, I don't even know, 6 months, 8 months, a year. And then I finally did it after the arrest. and then you do stand up for 10 years, 8 to 10 years, the improv, and then now you're pissing in a beach apartment. That's fucking nuts, dude. That's so dope. Here's something slightly annoying that I do get lots of messages, not tons, but reoccurring. How did you make it? How did you do this? How did you that? Hey man, fucking 10 years of just unknown 10 years of unknown variables, unknown viral videos, unknown credits, unknown audition. Nobody knows, and there's no right or wrong path. You do you, and stop fucking asking me, because all I did was my weird ass self. Well, I guess I could say that. Just be true to yourself. Don't be no fraud, you fucking phonies. I'm just kidding. Who am I talking to? Maybe about 20 comics, 50 comics. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, just but this goes with anything. I know all I do is talk about comedy, but it doesn't matter if you're a fucking seamstress or is that sexist to say now? Can I say this? Is that okay? Seamster. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do, whether you make desk or knit or fucking paint or act or do stand up or editing or whatever. Just keep doing it and you'll get work. Be nice though. Ain't nobody like no assholes. I mean, you still can make it. There's a lot of assholes in power. I heard, who's that one guy? Fucking Jerry Bruckheimer just yells at all the actors.
Oh, yeah.
One of those big action guys, maybe Michael Mann. I don't know. But they've also been directing blockbusters for 30 years. So it's just like, still rude. I don't even know who's who. So, but
I think Jerry Bruckheimer died.
Did he? Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm sorry. There was a couple big dogs that were known for yelling at people. And who did the Transformers with Megan Fox?
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. Sorry, Jerry Bruckheimer.
He's
I
still
didn't meet
alive.
you.
Never mind.
I think it was Michael Bay. They said he's just an asshole and yells at people on set. Hope he doesn't see this, and I would love to do your movies. But that's what they say. Anyways, you look at him, you're like, oh, I see that. He's got the little hello. I also understand being a minor asshole to a certain extent with being short and about business when you're at that high of level of talent, brilliance, whatever, you know what I mean? To the point, get to business, do this, do that, not asking please, thank you. I can understand that. I said keep in mind the keyword minor asshole, a little like that. Okay, I'll let major asshole. It's like, no, nobody needs to do that. It's like you're going out of the way. I have not been on the set, but you hear the horror stories. I was like, man, this shit's hard enough. Why you gotta add that to it? Why do I have to feel like my childhood walking on eggshells? What's going on, Michael? Thought I got away from that. Anyhow, the good old eggshells. Now I save eggshells for my witch girlfriend. She's like, oh, I put a protection spell on you. I'm like, all right. I don't know who's weirder anymore. Probably still me. Gonna bet $50 on me. That's all I got. How long has it been?
37 minutes.
Oh my God, that's it? Come on. Fucking fartsicles.
You're going on vacation?
Oh, I'm going on a family vacation to a farm. And I did not plan ahead. And I need to record an episode and get a cat sitter. Normally my sister cat sit, but she's going to be there. So there's the wrench in the spokes. Oh dear. We keep it loosey goosey, baby.
It's a farm? Just a farm?
Oh yeah, I gotta look that up. Actually, it's supposed to be really, really cool. Boutique farm with animals, 5 minutes from the beach in Arroyo Grande. Just an Airbnb.
Yeah, I was wondering if there's animals. You said farm. That just...
Wow. Very nice.
So somebody's there taking care of the animals, right? And you just get to pet them or
I don't
watch
actually
them.
know. We're about to find out. They sent me a whole literature about everything. Of course, I didn't read it. You know.
Milk a cow, maybe.
No, I'm good. There's rabbits and mini horses. And peaches and lemons. Citrus. They got citrus. Wow. I mean, okay. Thank you, Tilly. It's conjoined families. We'll get about 22 Mexicans up in there. You better believe it. Maybe more. I don't know. No, actually, I have no idea. We'll find out. At least 18. Just two families. Oh, that's so. My girl's so sweet. She heard me in the other room. She said, "Look at some headlines and talk about them." You heard me struggling out there, Sadie? I need to soundproof these walls. This is embarrassing. This is fucking embarrassing. Oh God, why am I looking at the news? It's just horrible.
Have you gone on any other notable family vacations in the past?
Yeah, we went to Ex-Cadet in Mexico where the shark came on me and my sister's stomach. Good bit, good story, true story, crazy, stained us. Don't understand. What the fuck? Yeah, we used to go to Mexico, you know, I don't know, like every third year or something. We would go, we fall off, you know, but we always go to the pyramids of Teotihuacan, and I feel bad because my relatives always have to take us because it's like 2 hours outside of Mexico City.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I want to go again. It doesn't get old. It's beautiful. I like history. I just rub the rocks. I'm like, oh, that's some good old history in there. Look at that snake. You perverts. You little perverts. Yeah, they're still unearthing all sorts of shit at that site, Pyramid of the Sun and the Moon, and they need to go down further. I guess no one even knows. Maybe I could Google it, but they found out, there's an extra 50 feet down, so it might be. It's for sure the largest pyramid on Earth in terms of mass, but I believe pyramids of Giza in Egypt are taller. But not if they dig down, one, because I don't know. There's some weird shit. I was like watching shit on mud floods. Once again, I have no idea when but the guy's saying like there was some sort of, like Noah's Ark and the Great Flood, like how that really happened. We learn about it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, there was a flood. I thought it was like a fairy tale that Neil deGrasse Tyson talked about. I was like, there was a flood? I thought that was bullshit. Damn, there was a great flood. And I guess there was a great mud flood at some fucking point, and all these different geologists are like, have all this evidence, but a lot of people dismiss it like, no. And they're like, what about the fucking mud and this, geologist shit? I can't begin. Anyways, some mud flood buried a lot of shit. So there's just so much ruins underneath us. And the pyramids, as well as I believe off the coast of Japan, they discovered some pyramids underneath the ocean. That shit's so cool.
Wow.
Oh, I love this stuff. I love it. I love it so much because no matter what expert fucking says, no one knows how those pyramids were built. They say slaves did it, and then I have never even been. I just seen pictures of scale, and there's a brick the size of a big rig. You're like, okay. I don't give a fuck if you have 1 million slaves. Who's lifting that? What rig? They can't even do it today. They can't lift that today. It's too big.
Yeah.
And you're telling me 2, 3. They had some technology, and that's it. It's in a story. I don't know where it got lost or whatever, but like no one's lifting that big of a fucking brick. And then one of the pyramids over there is like on top of a high plateau, or basically what I'm getting at is they had to move the boulder up a mountain, then to place it in the pyramid.
Yeah.
And it's the size of a big rig. There was some wild shit happening back then. No one knows what it was. They may claim to know, but nobody knows except for who was alive back then. I love to think some aliens were like, "Hey, I'll build you this shit real quick. Just suck this dick," you know? And that's what happened, man. I think aliens were just horny bastards. They wanted head. And they're like, "Build me this. I'll build you this. I'll build you this pyramid." You know? Alien perverts, man.
You've seen the hieroglyphics of like the guy in the spaceship and stuff?
Yeah. That's in South America, right?
I don't know.
Oh, there's several there's hieroglyphics on the walls in Egypt, as well as there's some site in South America where it's done. I misinterpreted you. The fucking, what's it called? Where they mat down the wheat, you know? The farms.
Corn, or no, crop circles?
Crop circles. It's like crop circles, but it's done on dirt in South America, and it's an ancient site, so no one's allowed to touch it. So it's been there for thousands of years or some shit. Yeah, help me out, Googles. But there's like a picture of an alien. I love alien shit. God bless Joe Rogan for making alien stuff more mainstream. And the government for finally admitting some shit. You fucking bastards.
Nazca lines in Peru, looks like.
That shit. Where the aerial footage and it has little figurines and shit. People argue it's Martians and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm excited. Maybe. And scared. What do you think of this shit?
I mean, I think there are definitely spaceships around that somebody's knows how to fly. If that somebody is aliens, is questionable.
And in all the bitchin' documentaries I watch, some of them are really bad, I'll admit, of the alien stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, some of them are so bad. You just start laughing. You're like,
yeah.
Where did you get this guy? No one can shower and shave this motherfucker? Okay. But some of them have production value and they're done well. And, oh shit, what was the point? I lost it by making fun of like the 80-year-old guy that just dyed his hair jet black, you know? And you're like, dog, you're 85. Give it up. It doesn't matter. He's like, I just talk about alien. You know, it's so funny. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's nice when the authorities on an issue are people who you look at and go like, I believe
Oh, that's
them.
a scientist.
I think
He's looking at this analytically and not, you know, he's
not wearing a T-shirt that says like, I believe.
I was touched by an alien.
or that. Yeah.
And then maybe they were.
Right.
And maybe they
and
were.
that might
is
make
the
you...
crazy part. Oh man. Remember that? That was a thing as a kid. They're gonna get you. They're gonna probe you. It's like, what kind of aliens are these? It's going. Can we just share some snacks? You got some good space candy? I got some peanut butter cups. Oh my God, Trader Joe's did it again. The milk chocolate peanut butter filled Rice Krispie peanuts.
I don't know if I've tried those.
It's a new item, bro. Shame on you.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
They're chocolate in the shape of a peanut injected with peanut butter. Feels like real peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Have a little bit of Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies. They go Rice Krispies. That's how excited I got. Rice Krispies. Wow. Oh, I remember. I went off my train of thought because of the jet black motherfuckers. In many of the good documentaries I see, they're always near military installations.
Yeah.
And like nuclear weapons. And rumor has it, or theory is, that they're like, hey, stop it with the fucking nukes, you stupid motherfuckers. And they don't like us playing with nukes. And I believe that.
I would just assume.
I like that. It's like spicy, you know.
Like if there's military bases, that'd be a good place to keep all the spaceships that we already have that we fly around.
That look like them.
Yeah, like I think they inherited them from real aliens, but
oh yeah. They the crash. I may be mistaken, but the New Mexico Roswell crash is when they started reverse engineering that shit. right?
Based on the Rogan interview with the guy who worked there, yeah, like it's all they split they had 10 different teams. Nobody knew what the other groups were working on. Everybody had a different assignment. Like, figure out how this thing flies.
Yeah.
Figure out how this thing doesn't
Shoots
get seen on radar. Like,
so cool. Wow. Just to think they had that technology in the 50s and where it's at now.
because I could believe that wasn't even like a crash scenario. Like, it's just they found something that's been here for thousands of years. Just based on the fact there's no aliens out there that we see when we look in the sky. Like, they could be long gone, but they made such a good ship. And it runs on like this element, like 110 or whatever. So
God, that's so cool. This is all the sci-fi movies. It's just, I know a lot of them are, exactly that, sci-fi, but some of them are probably pretty close to, accurate details of some shit that pops off in space. That's so fun to think. Like, ooh, element 110 just can fly me through wormholes into another galaxy.
Like, it just gives me hope that we're like, a month or two away from cracking that kind of technology ourselves, just to power the Earth, so we don't.
And then the second that happens, they're like, how can we make it into a
Unfortunately, yeah.
How can we blow up God? That's what someone will say up there, those fucking monsters. Okay, nice. So that'll solve all the world's problems. Now, how do we end it? What is, I guess, yin and yang, light and dark. How do we end it?
Just feels like dark wins out a lot.
Yeah, it's really annoying. What the fuck? Dark Knight. Even the good guy's dark. Darkness. Yeah, why does it feel like evil? I truly don't think evil wins more. I just think evil is, in our society, more marketable. And it then feels like that. But majority of people are good. Like, no one, even all this horrible shit happening, like, that's a damaged, demented soul, At its core, it was a good person. They just morphed into caca soul. They got a caca soul, and they went a little cuckoo, and they do dark shit.
You don't feel like everybody's a little bit too selfish these days?
Yeah, I feel like it's being steered that way too, almost on purpose. It's like you just see it in the programming, in the TV programs. Remember Full House?
Yeah.
And like everything had a lesson, and All in the Family, and now it's like the dad's a fat schlub, and he's just trying to grab the mom's tits or whatever. Occasionally, I'm sure there's some good shit out there, but it's just a difference. Remember that shit? Everything was a lesson. It got annoying, but now that there's none, you're like, okay, you can mix one in. There was so many educational cartoons, and I know there still is, but it's just something's diluted about it. It feels more salesy, gimmicky, and corporate-y. I mean, let's just face it, the advertisement for kids, they don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's like, I want to buy the shit on those kids' commercials.
Yeah.
It's like, it glows in the dark and shoots laser beams?
Were you a big, like, Happy Meal kid? Did you need to have the Happy Meal for the toy?
No. Toy guns.
Oh, yeah.
Just
right.
Guns. just guns. Toy guns. I didn't give a fuck about anything else. Maybe a couple Ninja Turtles. But I was like, do they have guns?
You didn't want nunchucks?
I had those. Yeah, but nah. I wanted toy guns and real knives and BB guns. I didn't want a firearm till later. I did know the responsibility, even as I've said before. But yeah, I don't know, just since 4, just straight to the, nothing else interested me. I grew up on Rambo and Arnold. Sylvester Stallone and Arnold, when I was growing up, was and Chuck Norris, like Van Damme. Come on, Murder's Row for action stars. I just grew up, and they all just. You see that as a 4-year-old, of course, you're just like, hey, I want the orange version of that. Actually, back then it was still black. Oh, I remember when they introduced the orange. Oh, I'm dating myself. 36, turning 37. The guns, I saw them go from all black to the orange cap.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's whack. And then I was like, yeah, I'll just color that with Sharpie, make it all black. and then it turned the whole gun to orange. Like, I gotta go buy airsoft pistols. Those look too real. Do not carry an airsoft pistol.
Yeah.
It's the real gun. It's a replica, but it shoots BBs. Anyways, they're fun. Just need some whippets, some CO2. Oh, San Antonio, I'm coming. April 8th and 9th. Oh, exciting. Exciting. Derek Poston will be there. And Red Band's coming 1 or 2 nights. Jeffrey Berner. And probably Dylan Sullivan. Some other homies hit me up for guest spots. But I'm like, damn. I can't have everybody on the goddamn show. It's like I got to run my fucking hour. It's good problems.
What's the club?
The Rock Box. It's called the Rock Box in San Antonio, April 8th and 9th. Texas. I'll be back. I might do Austin again. That's in the works. Yeah, that was so cool. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so Sadie was so sweet. She said, look at the news. I looked at the news. All Depressville. Depressville. I don't want to talk about Depressville. Sometimes I hope to bring you joy and happiness and get you out of that horrible shit out there. What is going on out there? It's a fucking meat grinder. Everyone's nuts. Everyone's fucking nuts.
Did you hear about the thing with Amazon and the piss in the water bottles?
What?
Everybody, there's been a rumor that like, oh, if you work at Amazon, they don't even give you time to go to the bathroom. If you're out on a delivery route, they don't allot any time for you to stop and use a bathroom. So Amazon drivers are always just peeing in bottles. It's like a known thing. And then Amazon, like their Twitter account, tweeted at somebody, you don't really believe in the pissing in the bottles thing, do you?
Oh, and it was a fake account, right?
No, it was real.
Okay.
But then this guy who's like a investigative journalist was like, hey, any Amazon employees want to, leak some documents to me about this? And then a bunch of people did all these internal memos about like, if anybody asks, just say, I've never seen anyone piss in a bottle, like just to cover it up.
I cannot believe. This is why Jeff Bezos is to me a piece of shit, even though I've never met the guy, and I'm judging him for this reason right there. You are so rich that the amount of energy and money it's costing you to hire PR teams to handle this through that sense, it's like just pay the people the money or give them a break. I saw a tweet going around like it said the fact that Jeff Bezos, who has 188 billion or whatever the fuck it is now, it changes daily, is spending his money trying to block 5,800 people in Georgia, Alabama, or whatever.
Yeah,
I forgot what state it was in, to stop them from becoming union. Speaks volumes about the kind of person he is. It's like a business sense. Sure, I understand it, but hey, you're winning the game. You're winning the world. I guess you want to keep winning the world, but it's gross. It's gross to not give these people a livable wage and health care. It's insane. And the fact that you can't see that, and then you're paying money on the other end to, he got caught with a fake Twitter in another instance.
Oh.
Google that because I'm gonna fuck this up and do misinformation. Either way, it's like, dude, you have so much money to just solve the problem, sprinkle the most tiniest little sliver of your wealth to make employees happy, and then guess what? Everyone will be happy, and they'll use your companies more, and it's good business because everyone will be like, oh, he took care of his people. If he took care of his people, I try not to use him because it's like, dude, you're a billionaire and you can't even give these people dental. Like, get the fuck out of here.
So there's a bunch of accounts that are people pretending to be happy Amazon workers.
That's
that
what
are
I
like,
saw floating around.
Ask me anything. I'll tell you how much I love my job.
How much more energy does it take to, I didn't hire that firm that hired those people to say those things, How much energy does it take to hire the PR campaign to make you not look like a monster than just to give people benefits? Human rights, basic health care, basic dental. We're not even saying cosmetic, just basic human needs. Breaks are good, and it's supposed to be illegal to not have no breaks. That is against the law.
Yeah.
Somehow his billionaire fuckface ass is I don't know. It's insane to me. It's insane. I would love nothing more. I can't even say it 'cause I don't know what the laws are now. Than just everyone and just can't say that.
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll bleep that. We don't want to spread that, but the mob has their limits.
No, if everybody would organize and unionize across the whole Amazon, that would be probably better.
Yeah, that's better
More
than what I
productive.
said. You're right. Don't do what I said. It's just jokes. Yeah, people unite, organize, and make him pay. Shut his shit down. Just a livable wage. Come on, dog. It ain't that hard. They posted how much he makes like a minute, and it's someone's salary.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I think the mathematicians did their little numbers. They're like, it would take this amount to make these people happy. They're like, that's 3 days of his income. It was something bad.
Yeah.
Just 3 days, homie. You can't just not make money for 3 days to make thousands, hundreds of thousands of people happy. Well, millions too, because then it would make me shut my fucking mouth. And then I wouldn't have anything to talk about right now.
I just imagine it's like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are in some sort of pissing contest to get to another planet and colonize it. Because what else are you going to do when you're that rich? You just still have to have goals, I guess.
And then they own that world. And it's like,
yeah. So they're
back to my other thing. We got to bleep.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put a little link to a song. And it's by the great Killer Mike. And it's called Report to the Shareholders. And it's a beautiful song because maybe at about 3 or 4 minutes in, there's a beautiful hook. And I believe it says, kill your masters. Kill your masters. Kill your masters. It's a beautiful song. I'm just quoting the song. Kill your masters. That song is so good. Oh my God. Run the Jewels just don't miss. They don't miss. Report to the shareholders. Oh my God. Oh, that's what it's called. Report to the shareholders / kill your masters. Mm-hmm. I'm excited. Anyhow, I feel like 10,000 schmucks run this world. And how many of us are there? 6.6 billion? Seems unfair. Maybe not 10,000. Probably like 100 families really run this shit. Bought and paid for. I'm a big fan of George Carlin. He says it better than me. This country was bought and paid for a long time ago. We just fight over crumbs. And I just want a crumb big enough for a 2-car garage. Not a 1-car. It's crazy. It's just the levels up. You're like, okay, I had no parking, no kitchen. Now I got a kitchen. Now I got parking. All right, but now I want to own my kitchen and I want a 2-car. You know?
Where does it end?
We're never happy. No, yeah. I told you, but rare, true moments of bliss and happiness is just being grateful for what you got.
Yeah.
That, it does come. Doesn't last long enough. Oh, happiness. You gotta fucking work all week for 20 minutes. You're like, ugh. Thanks, God. Fucker. The fuck is that about? For stillness. For your mind not to be eating yourself alive. Did you organize the socks? Did you leave the key? Where's the garage door opener? Oh, the cat's got pink eye again. Oh, your girl's mad at you. Oh, well, what's new? What did I do? Oh, harass her nonstop 24/7. Oh, yes. That makes sense. That checks out. Oh, there's missing a sticker right there. I need a new merch art guy. Oh, I need to order more merch. I gotta buy my flight to Texas. That's my mind every minute.
Some of those are important.
Yeah. Fuck. I better not drink too much caffeine because then it just makes the thoughts stronger. Good thing I had 2 cups of cold brew and I sharded yesterday. When did I shard? So long ago. 3 days ago. Cold showering it again. Oh, it helps. Haven't gone in the ocean. Oh. Baby steps. That ocean's fucking...
It's colder than a cold shower.
It's way colder. It's way colder. It's piercing. That one's piercing because I go from hot to cold, so the initial shock, so it still gets me, gets the adrenal going, just the breathing. That ocean is fucking ice. It's ice water. Pacific Ocean, a little help. Here. I just moved here. How about sending El Nino up again? It's a tropical storm, send some warm water up. I know some things, I know some things. Well, here I am in my head trying to think about what to talk about. Yet another existential crisis. I had a couple notes. I wrote them down. I did them all. No, I thought I had a couple more. Zach De La Roca. Oh, yeah. How did I forget that? Rage Against the Machine is featured on that song, Report to the Shareholders.
Oh, yeah.
The credits popped up. That song is fire. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
They were like Run the Jewels before Run the Jewels.
Yeah. It's crazy. They only put out like 2 or 3 albums, and then 2 or 3 of the best albums. It's not very many. And the last one seems like it's just whatever they had in the hard drive,
Yeah, I only remember 2, so was there a third one?
Yeah, the ones with Renegades of Funk.
Yeah.
That was, because I remember, Evil Empire was their first one, right? Is that what it's called? It's been so long. Shame on me.
I think I only owned their second one.
Bulls on Parade. Oh, no, that's the song. Hang on. Yeah, Evil Empire, I was right. And Battle of Los Angeles.
Yeah, Battle of Los Angeles is the one
I had those 2. And then they released a Renegades in 2000. And that was like a lot of cover of old school hip hop songs.
Ah.
And as well as Renegades of Funk, which was like a huge hit and fantastic. But it just felt like, oh, this is what we have left. Get it, where the first 2 were complete albums of its entirety. Third one felt more like a mixtape or some shit.
Hmm.
Anyhow, God bless you, Rage. And then Zach had a side project called One Day as a Lion that was very nice. Only one album. And I don't know, man. We love you, Rage. Come on back. Come get that money. Cash. Isn't that crazy just to be like, let me just go make 20 million on tour real quick when there's not a pandemic. God, those guys just sell out every arena they tour to. I don't know what the payday would be like at the end of that venture, but I imagine it'd be pretty handsome. Probably 20 million profit total split between each of them. It's my best guess. Over like a European tour or some shit, Just selling out bowl arenas, like the real. They got them over there. España. It's a brutal sport. Then that one guy died from the bull, and it's like, that's the game. You stabbing them with the sword, bro. It sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your family. That's what you signed up for. That's so crazy to me. Fight bulls with a sword. I'm good. I'm good on that venture. That's 25-year-old stuff. That's that high energy. But I was 25. I'll fuck a bull up. I'll fuck a bull up. Look at these chicken noodle arms. My shoulder hurts from dodgeball. I'll fuck a bull up. Crazy. God, there's a job just for everything. I brought up beaver's butts to my neighbor Will, and he knew exactly what I was talking about. He's like, I don't understand. It just seems like such a harder process than to just have strawberry flavored cereal.
Yeah.
With strawberries. He had all the same questions I have in my bit about it. It's like, I don't understand who figured it out and how it's more cost effective to finger blast a little beaver in his butthole and gather secretion from his anal gland to flavor breakfast cereals and oatmeals. We're run by Satanists. Did you hear what I just said? They finger a beaver's asshole and milk its butt gland and flavor our breakfast foods. Wake up, everybody. Satan's running things. They deem it as all natural, too. It's in my bit. There's nothing natural about that. That's bestiality. I've read a little bit enough of the Bible to know enough that I know I'm not supposed to finger that animal. That's what I do know. What is wrong with you people? Wake up. Dark days are here, man. They're fingering little beavers. They're putting it in our oatmeal. You think I'm fucking with you? Castorum, Googles. You're welcome. Fucking eating beavers' butts. You've been eating beavers' butts your whole life. And they give you gingivitis. It's crazy. I told this is in my act. This is a true story. I told my dad because he had raspberry flavored Quaker Oats, and I was like, Dad, dude, there's beavers. I looked it up. There it was, Castorium, whatever. And I said, Dad, dude, there's beavers' butts in your oatmeal. And he said to me, son, beavers' butts are my favorite. And then we all laughed because he was serious and he didn't stop eating them. And he's still just eating that beaver's ass. He don't give a fuck. He's a freak. So crazy. That's one thing. Oh, what else did I learn? From Food Babe. Whatever industry there's a babe to do it. There's psychic babe, manifestation babe, food babe. Anyways, Food Babe, it works. It's an attractive woman telling you weird facts about industries and whatnot. She's taught me that. I subscribe to her email list. Food Babe, thank you. There's beaver's butts in your oatmeal. What else she taught me? She taught me that there's wood chips in shredded cheese. They use it as a filler, and it is also deemed as all natural because wood is natural. You ever wonder why you fart in cedar That's why. That's why. You ate a little wood. You know, maybe wood isn't in your diet. You got some indigestion. Pretty sure I didn't say that word correctly. What else did she teach me? Hang on, there's more. Oh, yoga mat in Subway's bread. She taught me that. She went on a campaign, may have won. Probably will be assassinated for it, but she got yoga mat chemical because they use yoga mat chemical in McDonald's buns and lots of fast food buns, most fast food chains, to be honest, and Subway to make the bread more spongy and last longer. They use sponge chemical. Yeah. God bless our government for the regulations. FDA approved. Oh, what else she teach me? To feed cows cement dust to make them weigh more? You wonder why your child's hands are so heavy. You're feeding him cement. He's got these little rock hands. He can't carry his hands no more. He's got little cinder blocks. Oh, we just call him the thing. All right, that went dark enough. Too dark. Not that bad. It could have got worse. Mm-hmm. Anyways, beaver's butts. Oh, hairball. Yep. Farm. Oh. Anyhow, everybody, I hope you'd enjoyed this episode. I'm not having any guests anymore. I don't trust anybody. Totally kidding. I love guests. We'll have guests. Just, maybe they don't trust me. And no, I reached out to some homies that coming on. I don't know why I'm saying this. I could have got a guess. I didn't want to guess. Oh, dear. All right. Well, everybody, I love you all. Thank you very much for subscribing to Community Service Podcast. I should look into the camera more. I know, but I look, Chris, he's right behind it.
So I try to sit.
His eyes are dreamy. Yeah, you put it right between your eyes. You son of a gun. And yeah, you guys are the best. Thanks for supporting me and my podcast. And I appreciate you all. Peace.